In my journey to be off the grid someday, I got a Servel model W800 propane freezer, and I'm going to try to light it. Well, I just got it lit, but I put it outside. So there's a little button here. First, I also wanted to stress safety with these because they're already trying to, I think they've already tried to get them off the streets. But, you know, they can't come repossess this in the hood. I got no bubbles. Anyway, I tried to hook my my home fridge up to this little guy, and it's got 4 6-volt deep cycle golf cart batteries in it, and I had 2 solar panels on here. This is just 165 watt, but I had a 150 watt feeding the whole system, and my refrigerator, it wouldn't even run my refrigerator, and it tanked the batteries for like days. So anyway, that's when I realized, and also I tried it on the washing machine. It was just like no-go. Even with a 2,000 watt pure sine inverter, just tanked the whole system. So if anything that heats or cools, it's not efficient to do with electricity. So that's why I got the Servel. So let's get it lit, and then I'll open it up. Hold down our button. I'm going to try to hold the camera with that. So when I first lit this, I turned I turned it all the way up, and that flame was just going crazy. So that's when I turned it down, and it actually started this little gizmo up. This little pilot was a little bit too excited. Come on now. There we go. Hey girl. Ooh. That's a blue flame. Look kind of green at first. Alright, well, let's see how this guy. Hadn't been ran in a few months, but the guy that I got it from, it was running. It was cold. He said that when he got it, so when he got it, the guy that he got it from turned it all the way up, and everything in the entire refrigerator, not just the freezer, was frozen as a brick. So that makes me happy. Why did my flash turn on? Turn it down. Oh, it's all the way down. Let's turn it up. Technically, this door is supposed to be open whenever you go to mess with that knob, but oh. That sounds good right there. Huh. That's weird. It was on the coldest setting. Huh. This is the coldest setting. It's lower. Interesting. Just a little itty bitty flame. Now I got an almost empty propane tank there. I just filled up my propane bottles with it. I'm just kicking this thing back on. I'm going to put an alarm in it if it gets under temperature, which then I'll know to change the tank. relight it. Anyway, in your, I'll just let that bake. So the Servel is a I want to say 50s-ish. It might have started coming out in the 40s, but so yeah, even got a cool emblem. I mean, it's a little bit rough. Oh, that's due from when I got it here. Huh, just rests like that. I am excited, and I just can't hide it. Still warm, obviously. It'll probably take quite a while. This is glass. It's like real deal glass. But if you want to be like, oh, and see, that's the only thing that incandescent bulb, worthless. Not gonna spend 40 watts of electricity to turn this thing on. That's the only reason why it has a cord on the back. So I'm just gonna put some LED lights, some motion sensing LED lights in here, and it'll be good to go. But if you want to be like Annie and be off the gridness, then get you a propane refrigerator. Look for, oh, this is how I found this one, by the way. I was looking for propane fridges in the beginning, and people didn't have them listed. They had them, all the ones that had them listed for propane fridges were really expensive. So I just searched for refrigerator, and there was a ton of working propane refrigerators. They just weren't advertising it as a propane refrigerator, and I could tell by the pictures that it was. So that's why I got such a good deal on this one. But these are usually pretty expensive. Just look for the sorted by cheapest on Craigslist, and then you got to really look at the pictures. I had to look at a few pictures, but I found like 4. I mean, I could have had 4 of these, but one of them was in Tulsa, and this one was in Rogers. So I'll be really happy about this in probably a couple hours.